You're watching The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
What's up, everybody? It's Wednesday night. We're back here on The Experience. I've got some great books ranging from, the little $5 ones all the way up to some big boys. Stay tuned. All right, let's do it. Welcome. Hopefully we got some people hopping in here. Let's see. We got a new member, Nerdtastic News. What's up? Making sure everything's lined up. I am busy getting ready for King Con. For those of you who don't know, it is an East Coast convention we have here right across the bridge in New Jersey. I live in the Philadelphia area, so I'm not too far, about an hour and 15 minutes away. There are going to be tons of not only community members there and dealers, but a lot of people that you see on social media. Myself, someone who has a YouTube channel and sells on Instagram. My buddy Jim from Bronzeville Comics will be there. Who else? Very Gary. He's probably the biggest name that's going to be selling at that show. 3 Men in a Basement. Who else? Pressable Defects, Streetside Anthony, Erod 212, and tons of other great New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania comic book dealers. So come out to King Con if you live in New Jersey. Anyway, let's get started. I've got a ton of stuff tonight. We're just going to kick it off with the oldest book of the night right here. Backwoods, what's up, man? Hey. This is awesome. This is it's not often you find a book from 1947, and it's really not often that you find a book from 1947 that's in this kind of sharp condition. It's a mid-grade book, which usually, you find stuff from the 40s and it's torn up at best. This one is 4-Color Comics number 164. 4-Color Comics being the comic run with the most issues of all time. Definitely a legendary run. And this nice mid-grade one, issue 164. It's got a Bugs Bunny story called Frozen Kingdom. So check that out. $50 on that for a mid-grade one is comparable, actually less than any recent eBay sale of that book. Please share, please like, please follow, please subscribe, do all that stuff. Now we're going from one of the oldest books, actually the oldest book I'm going to put up tonight, I think, and probably one of the newest. This is Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man Volume 3, Number 1. I want to say this was from like 2014 or so, and this is the first appearance in cameo of Cindy Moon, who becomes Silk in issue number 4. You just see her ankle in this one. It's not a very big appearance, but it is her first cameo. $10 on that. Not only is that, a key issue, but it's also an Amazing Spider-Man number 1. Can't go wrong picking that up. Great cover as well. Now let's hop over to some Avengers stuff. Now these two are like books that are like, they've got it going on right now. They've definitely got it going on. We got Avengers number 267. This is the first appearance of the Council of Kangs. If you saw Ant-Man, I don't need to say any more. I'm not going to say anything else because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it. But if you haven't seen Ant-Man yet, what are you doing? That movie was amazing. The critics are crazy, the ones that said it wasn't great. But anyway, first appearance of the Council of Kangs, Avengers number 267. This is a high-grade newsstand copy as well. Can't go wrong with that kind of stuff. And then we've got 2 issues later, another great Kang cover right here. This is the issue, I believe, where Immortus and Ramatut are revealed to be Kang variants. So we've got a Kang versus Immortus cover. Again, a high-grade newsstand. I got this one for $20. I'm going to do a deal tonight. if anyone wants both of these books, C and D, you get both books for $50. You're saving $10. Great stuff. Normally it would be $60. So just claim C and D if you're interested in those, and you get a nice little $10 discount there. We're going to move down to the bottom row, and I got a pretty cool one here. This is an affordable copy of this book. This book is usually pretty expensive. This one, certainly more affordable. I don't want to say it's like cheap or anything. It's $100 for a comic book. But we have a nice mid-grade plus. I think it's probably a 5.5 here. This is Incredible Hulk number 340, classic Todd McFarlane cover. We got his signature right up there on, not his actual signature, but yeah, that's his cover sign right there. $100 on this one. Like I said, mid-grade plus, kind of like a 5.5, maybe a 6.0. If you buy this from me tonight, I will press and clean it for you. Make it look a little nicer than it is. Maybe get a little bump out of it, but this book probably isn't worth grading in the condition it is. But if you want a raw copy for a decent price, there you go, $100. All right, next up, let's throw some Spider-Man up here. That was next on the list. I've got Absolute Carnage. Well, this isn't Spider-Man really, but it's Carnage, which I associate with Spider-Man. We got Absolute Carnage number 1. This is the second printing of this book. Small print run, much harder to find. This came out like kind of in the COVID days when the second printings were like minuscule. So harder to find. Not like obviously not a super rare book because it is a modern, but a nice second printing, Absolute Carnage number 1. Here's a cool variant cover. I love this. Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality number 1. We have an homage cover to the first John Romita Spider-Man book. I think that's number 39, if I remember correctly. Amazing Spider-Man 39. Instead of Green Goblin, we got Hobgoblin up top, and we've got the Symbiote Spider-Man being dragged along with his identity exposed. Great variant cover. $15 on that. If someone wants both of these modern variants, I got them at $15 a piece. I'm going to cut it down to just $25 for both. Give you a little $5 discount there if you're interested. And next, the last Spider-Man book we're going to put up, and then we'll start flipping stuff. We got Ultimate Death of Spider-Man, number 160, Ultimate Spider-Man 160. This is the death of Peter Parker. This is the book that eventually led to Miles Morales being the new Spider-Man, taking over the role. Very important book in Marvel history. Great cover as well. This is just the standard first printing cover A. There are some variants and a second printing of that as well. I got this here for $10. Really nice high grade one. And let's see, a single little, maybe there's a little tiny spine tick, but certainly very high grade. Probably in that 9.4, 9.6 range there. So check it out. See if there's anything you want. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat. And we'll keep this moving. We got a bunch of stuff to put up tonight. And of course, I can always take requests as well. So feel free to go ahead and do so. I'm going to take that top row down in like 1 minute. Just to let you all know what I've got going on. Obviously, I mentioned before, King Con is coming up. That is March 25th and 26th in Iselin, New Jersey. I will be set up selling there for both days. Ooh, that just reminded me. I need to book my hotel for that. I'll be there. My buddy Mike, a.k.a. Pope of Chilitown. You may know him from his Instagram Sunday morning comic sermon. Definitely check him out if you don't. He will be there working the table with me, hanging out all weekend. And it's going to be a really, really good time. Probably going to do some like giveaways, maybe even some live sales on Instagram during the show if there's some slow parts. After that, I don't have a convention booked for a while, but I do have Back Deck Comic Fest. Those of you who live in the Philadelphia area, New Jersey, Delaware, come on up. This is an event that I host at my house. I did 2 last year. Then it got cold. I plan on doing it every other month for basically the entirety of the spring, summer, and fall until it gets too cold again. So I expect to get a good like 5, maybe 6 in during that. Sorry, not that many. Sorry, 3, maybe 4 in during that time period. So definitely try to come by. The first one that I'm doing was supposed to be last weekend, but got postponed to April 15th. So if you live in the area, April 15th at my house, message me for my address. You can come by. So I'll be doing it in April. I'll skip May. I'll do June, skip July, do August, skip September, do October. And by that time, it will probably be too cold in December. So unless we have a winter like we did last year. All right, top row coming down, like I said. And we'll keep it going. See what else we've got. Oh, I got a good one here. This is pretty cool. I don't know if people know about this because I didn't know about this for a while. But this is Incredible Hulk 292 to 300. Nice little run of, late bronze, early copper. What was this? 1983 to 1984. So really when it was changing from bronze to copper. The cool thing about this, and I'm going to try to show it as best as I can on the screen, look at the little Marvel box up here. It actually is like kind of a flip book of Professor Hulk, dressed all nice, raging out. You see, he drops his stuff. He starts ripping his clothes off. And by issue 300, the last one, he's there, all shirtless, all muscles, all Hulk rage. So this whole run, nice little run. What is it? 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 9 Hulk books, 60 centers from the early 80s for $25. That's less than $3 a book right there. Solid price on those. $25 for Incredible Hulk, 292 to 300. And like I said, those all have that little flip book thing going on. Pretty cool. Let's grab some more stuff. What are we going to do? Let's dive in here. Oh, that's a cool one. And that's a cool one. And we need one more. How about some Masters of the Universe? Grab these. This one, for some reason, doesn't have a tag on it. Let's mark that price up. And I just lost my Post-it notes. All good. That's okay. All right, so we've got, boom. This one's an interesting one. Marvel Valentine's Special number 1, 1997. Valentine's Day one-shot. We got Spidey in the middle with MJ. We got Cyclops and Phoenix. We've got Absorbing Man and Titania. Who do we have down here? Venus just chilling on her own. Daredevil up in the corner here. Daredevil, Love is Blind. There we go. $8 on B. And also $8. Masters of the Universe number 10. Star Comics, they were an imprint of Marvel. Some of the runs ended up just kind of getting absorbed into Marvel and Marvel taking over once Star Comics kind of dissolved. Some of the runs just ended before that. But this one, I believe Masters of the Universe did go until it became Marvel again. But yeah, they were trying to do the Star Comics thing, and I guess it didn't go so great. All right, next up we've got. Oh, here's a good one. So this is Amazing Spider-Man number 671. Normally like a $20, $25 book. This one's got a little smudge up here, like a fingerprint or something. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can kind of see it's like a little bit lighter in color there and down there. I have no idea what the heck that is. At first I thought it was like maybe water damage, but it doesn't seem like that. I'm not sure. Maybe someone like put their greasy thumb on it. Or they're eating chicken wings. I don't know. But whatever. Book normally $20, $25. You get that awesome Ramos cover of Mary Jane for just $10. And bottom row is about to pop down. Yes, she looks cold. She does. She's not wearing too much. That was definitely a big theme of the time. You know, J. Scott Campbell really did a popularization of that. All right, you know what? We are at 9:15 right now, so I'm going to leave this stuff up here for just another minute. You can think about it during the commercial break, and these are coming down as soon as we get back. We will fill that row in with some more stuff, but let's hit the commercials.
Why was Princess Zelda sad after watching a bunch of YouTube videos? She couldn't find a link in the description. We'll stop if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's super easy. Click subscribe and click the bell when you do. And thanks for supporting the EXP. You know how when you go to Comic-Con, after Comic-Con, you go to the hotel bar, and there's a whole bunch of people playing music and dancing, and you've got Pikachu and Lara Croft Tomb Raider doing the cha-cha slide just down from Deadpool and Batman and Wonder Woman? That's every Saturday night over on the Experience Twitch channel. Join Taji Beats for the EXP Dance Party, exclusively on Twitch, twitch.tv/the_EXP.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey. And behind every page, there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
We are back. Lee Rogers, I see your question. This is Incredible Hulk, 292 to 300. The grades vary a little bit on them. Most of them are pretty high grade in that like VF to lower side of near mint range. There is one of them that's like kind of mid grade. 294 is more along the lines of mid grade. 297 as well. The rest I would call, you know, mostly in like the VF range. So decent looking books, not super high grade if that's what you're looking for though. But if you're interested, feel free to claim, make an offer. Worst that I can do is say no. Anyway, that bottom row is about to come down now. I grabbed some Captain America. I felt in the mood to put up some Captain America comic books. Ranging pretty far. Bronze, no silver or gold or anything like that, but we got some bronze all the way to the modern stuff. So I'm going to pop these down now and put that Cap stuff up. Yeah, I've got tons of new inventory going up at King Con. Cap'n, what's up, Pope of Chili Town? Mike's going to be with me at King Con. This is an awesome book. This is Sam Wilson, Captain America, numero uno, and this is the hip-hop variant cover. $25. Really nice high-grade book there. Speaking of Captain America, oh, wait, this whole pile is Captain America. I already said that. Anyway, Captain America 25. This is the issue where Cap dies, right? Yeah, this is the Cap death issue. $12 on that. Pretty cool cover there with that Captain America with the blood splatter and all that. $12. This is Captain America #1. This is a designed variant. This is from the Rick Remender run, 2013, I want to say. Great run. If you ever have time, it's John Romita Jr. did the art on it as well. $10 for the, I think this is a 1 in 15 sketch variant, if I remember. Might be a 1 in 10. Yo, Kenneth Bird, what's up, my man? Hope you like Captain America, because that's what I'm doing now. And if you want something different, let me know. Next, we've got a pretty cool True Believers here. This is a reprint of Captain America 1, but as you can see, the cover is actually stylized like in Jack Kirby style, like the cover of Incredible Hulk #1. Really, really cool, like homage, as well as this is also celebrating Kirby's 100th birthday. That's why this reprint was done. So put that on H for 10, and feel free to grab one of those, or wait a second because we're putting more Captain America up. And I'm taking this top row down. So if you wanted any of those, if you wanted to make an offer, now's the time to do so. I'm going to give it a couple more seconds. And we'll pass it along. Got a couple more Captain America books to put up. We'll move on to something different. And as of course, you can always request something in the chat. Popa Chili Town, that's cool. I've never seen that. Yeah, I stumbled across that. I hadn't seen it before. I assume there's more of them because it says celebrating Kirby's 100th. I have to assume that they did a bunch of them. I just have never really seen them, so they might be a little bit harder to find, or people are just holding on to them because they're cool. All right, top row coming down. Marvel Valentine's special. No one was feeling the love for that tonight. All right, some more Captain America. Let's go with the main run right here. We got issue number 193. Speaking of Jack Kirby, this is a Jack Kirby Captain America cover. You can tell. You can look at this thing right away and say, oh, that's Kirby. This bag is crappy. I'm going to replace this bag if you buy this before I send it to you. But Captain America 193, nice 25-cent Bronze Age book with, Brian Perez. I definitely could put up some X-Men as soon as I finish this Captain America stuff that I'm putting up. Absolutely. Next, we got Captain America number 332. This is high grade. This is the issue where Steve Rogers quits being Captain America. The role soon to be taken over by John Walker, just like we saw in the MCU. Great book right there. Awesome cover with the American flag thing going on. Let's see, a handful of issues later. Here's issue number 354. Speaking of John Walker, this is his first appearance as, not Captain America, but as U.S. agent. This one's got a couple spine ticks, not super high grade. I'd probably put it like an 8, maybe an 8.5 even. $25 on that. Got a great cover there. U.S. agent cover up on C for 25. And last but not least, what are we going to stick up there? Ooh, let's do this little combo deal. So this is actually 2 books. This is Captain America number 269. That's the first appearance of Team America. They're on the front. Their names on the front, introducing Team America. And look at this. Boom. Paired with it, Team America number 1. Both of these really, really high grade. Nice copies. Definitely in the 9s there. $10 gets you both of them. Team America's first appearance and Team America's first solo book. I'm going to do something right now. I'm going to do a little combo deal. Oh, and I just realized this doesn't have a price on it. We got to mark that. That's $10. I'm going to do a little combo deal since this is all Cap stuff. If anyone wants all this, I'm going to make a really good deal. How about we got 25, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 102, plus 15, 117. takes this whole wall. That's the price of the whole wall. We're gonna do it for $95. That's more than 20% off, more than $20 off. $95 takes the whole wall. Just say claim wall, and it's yours. I'm going to give you a minute on it, and then we're going to switch some stuff out. I'm going to go grab some Uncanny since that was requested by Brian Perez. How you doing, Brian? Hope you're having a good time. Let's see what I got for X-Men stuff, specifically Uncanny. All right. Uncanny. Oh, let's see. I need to get organized. I got King Kong coming up real fast. 6'4", 6'4". Okay. All right, I pulled some Uncanny. We'll see what we can do on this. Anything in the chat? Nope, looking good. Okay, so I'll give it another 30 seconds on these calf books, and we'll go from there. Ooh, this is nice. I got some affordable copies of things. Got some high-grade stuff as well. Depends what you're into. But yeah, a bunch of X-Men here. Then we'll go into some weird stuff. Okay. Wall is coming down. We're going to switch gears, go over to some X-Men stuff. And feel free, throw something in the chat if you want to see it. Gladly put up whatever people want. All right, so now this is a reader copy. We got low grade here. Low grade, better than no grade for sure. Uncanny X-Men number 160. First appearance of Magic as an adult. Actually, I think not really as an adult, but as a teenager. First time she really appears in the form that we know her in as Magic. It's a newsstand copy. It's a low grade though. There's little pieces missing out of that front cover, little nicks and stuff like that. But $5, that book I know is selling for like $30, $40 recently. I think it's probably down a little bit from that, but still. Then we got a nice one. This is sharp, guys. High grade for sure. I'd probably put this thing at probably a 9.0, something like that. This is Uncanny X-Men number 143. This is the last John Byrne cover. It's also got this little Christmas theme to it. And we got Kitty Pryde and a Brood on the front cover. $25 on that. Is the final John Byrne X-Men. Here's a good one. One of my favorite characters, underutilized. This isn't really low grade. This one's mid grade, but nonetheless, X-Men number 186. First cover appearance of Forge. Right there on the cover with those 80s short shorts. Gotta love it. Underutilized character, in my opinion. First cover appearance of Forge, $5, mid-grade. Then we're moving on. Let's put this one up on this row, and I'll put these up on the bottom row because they go together. We got X-Men 300 classic foil 90s cover milestone issue. 90s team right here. This is the 30th anniversary of X-Men as well as being issue 300. But we got Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, Jean Grey, and Bishop on the front. Doesn't get much more 90s than that right there. Gotta love it. Speaking of Bishop, I got his first two appearances right here. I got the second printing of his first appearance, $25. Nice high-grade copy of X-Men 282. We're sticking that on E for $25. Fun fact, this is one of those second printings that's worth more than the first printing due to a much lower print run. Then I got, a lot of people call this cameo. I call this a full appearance because he's on the cover, but that's just me. This is the book that a lot of people call the first full appearance or second appearance, whatever you want to call it, whatever you consider it. Still a great key. Bishop on the cover as well against Storm, 238. And this is $15 for a really nice high grade one. Get that thing graded before he shows up. Then I have mid-grade copy as well for just $5. It is a newsstand if you care about that. $5 for the newsstand. That's all the Uncanny X-Men that I have tonight. But I do have this. And this is an interesting one. And Popa Chili Town himself, who's in the chat, he was the one that let me know that this is actually a pretty sought-after book in high grade. And this is a nicer copy. It's not a 9.8. 9.8s are really tough on this book, but I would definitely say this thing looks like at least an 8.5, probably more like a 9.0. Mad Balls #1, another Star Comics. I mentioned them before, being an imprint of Marvel from the 1980s. They did a lot of the cartoon related stuff, such as Thundercats and what do we have up before? Was it? It wasn't Thundercats. It was something else. Masters of the Universe. And, of course, Mad Ball. So Mad Ball #1, $15 for a pretty sharp copy. I think that is a decent price on that one. And, we'll keep moving. Uncanny X-Men's up there. And I'll do a deal on all the X-Men books. If someone wants all of them, 30, 45, 50, 60, 70, 89. It comes out to $90. Take it all for $75. All the X-Men books for $75. That's $15 off, almost 20% off, something like that. If you want them, claim them. If you don't want them, then don't claim them. Simple as that. Let's see. We already did Captain America. What else should we do? Let's do some like horror and fantasy stuff. Why not? Do some weird things. Let's do that. Grab this, that, and these. Perfect. Another batch of stuff ready to go. Let's check that chat real quick. Cool. All right, this stuff's coming down. We'll take the top row down first. ASM and Friends. Oh, you missed some ASM earlier. I just had some up, but I can put some more up for sure. And I can put up some Friends. Let's see. Did I get your info? Oh, I did, JD, get your info, and I totally forgot to send you the invoice. I've been swamped recently. I will get to it. I definitely have your books. They're literally right off screen right there. Thanks for reminding me about that. Anyway, top row coming down. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do this as a little combo here. I originally had these for $10 each. I'm dropping the price down. I'm going to give you both of these for $10. They go really well together. Not only are they back-to-back issues featuring Deathlock in Captain America. This is 286 and 287. They're also both Mike Zeck covers. Mike Zeck, great stuff. This one, rather high grade. This one, more of a VF. Both newsstands, if you care about that. $10 takes both. Put those up on A. And go into some other interesting things. We got Chamber of Chills, #5, mid-grade, Bronze Age horror goodness. 20 center, $5. That ain't bad. And also to go along with that, these are both the same price, mid-grade, both of them. It's the first appearance of King Kull, in Creatures on the Loose, #10. Somehow I ended up with two of these, both of them mid-grade, coincidentally. And I got them from different places, but $25 for the first appearance of King Kull. And last but not least, we got a 12-cent DC book here, Silver Age, 19... I'm actually not 100% sure, so I don't want to say, but probably like 62, 63. This is Challengers of the Unknown, number 47. Awesome sci-fi horror cover. The Sinister Sponge Man. Interesting. I don't know why this character didn't take off, but $10 on that. And I'm going to take down that middle row that bottom row. Usually I do 3 rows. Here on the Experience widescreen, we do 2 rows. So middle row normally, but bottom row today is about to come down. And I got a bunch more books to go up. We'll pop these down. What else do I have going on? It is warming up here in the Northeast. We got Claim on B, Bride Perez. I got you. Absolutely. And I will put these with the other ones that you got. I've got some books I'm holding for you. I know that. So I'll get you those as soon as possible. There we go. All right. We got to fill in a hole, and we got to put stuff on the middle row. Let's fill in the hole with this one. This one is pretty sweet. If you can't afford the Guardians of the Galaxy's first appearance, most of us can't. Pretty expensive book. But here you go. This is a great option. This is the first ever reprint of their first appearance. Astonishing Tales number 29. It even has the same cover. Honestly, people mix these up all the time because they look extremely similar. But this one came out a couple years later in the start of the Bronze Age. First appearance of Guardians of the Galaxy. Astonishing Tales number 29. Reprinting. What was the actual book called? Marvel Superheroes 19, I believe. $10 on that. That one's mid-grade. Speaking of Guardians, this goes well with that. This is Groot number 5, and this is the first appearance of Baby Groot. Groot, like as a sapling, first appearance in this issue. $20. And if you haven't watched them yet, definitely go on Disney Plus and watch the I Am Groot like little shorts. They're actually really, really cute, really funny. If you got kids, they will certainly love them. But yeah, I recommend it. All right, Ghost Rider number 15, classic glow-in-the-dark cover. In fact, this was the first, I believe this was the first ever glow-in-the-dark comic book cover. 90s goodness. We got Danny Ketch as Ghost Rider. $10 on that one. And, here's a cool one. This is G.I. Joe, Order of Battle, number 3. And this is signed by Joe Delbito. $10 on that. Signed, I think it's signed on the inside front cover. Yeah, it's not signed on the cover, signed on the interior. $10 on that for a signed book. Pretty cool. Pretty good stuff. Put that on G for G.I. Joe. And we need one more book up there. Let's find something cool. We're going to pull a random book out of this box, and we're putting up whatever it is. Okay, this is, in fact, very, very random. We got an Atlas Comics book. For those of you who don't know, Atlas was the company that Timely... Oh, Beato. Okay, didn't know it was pronounced Beato, but I appreciate that little bit of knowledge there. This is Atlas Comics. They were before Marvel. Basically, Timely was the one that started it all back in late 30s. Then became Atlas Comics. And then when Stan Lee really took the helm and came out with the Fantastic Four, it became Marvel Comics as we know it today. This is low grade, bottom staples detached. There's a rip up there, tons of color breaks and everything like that. But this book is from what? I want to say this is probably from 1955, 1956. Oh, I actually wrote it on here. 1956. $20 on that one. Pre-Marvel, Homer the Happy Ghost, issue number 8. Single-digit book. Pretty cool. If you're into Golden Age stuff right there. Put that up there. I told you this one was going to be weird. We got a Golden Age book. We got a signed book. We got some weird titles and stuff like that. A reprint of the first Guardians. A glow-in-the-dark cover. All right, cool. Let's do one more flip. We'll flip the top row real quick. And then we'll take it to commercials, and then we'll be back and we'll take it home. Last little bit, but yeah, we got some cool stuff coming up next. So we're gonna take down that top row in just 1 minute. If you wanted anything there, now is the time. I want to grab some Spider-Man and Friends since that was requested specially. Spider-Man and Friends. Okay. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 Spider-Man books. Let's do these 4. Sounds good. And we got a backup just in case anything sells. Any sets? Maybe I might be able to pull some out. Let me see what I can do during the commercial break and see if I can pull out any sets. Thank you for the request, Tony. I did have one set earlier. It was Incredible Hulk number 292 through 300 because they have a flip book kind of thing going on with the cover. All right. Who doesn't love Miles Morales? Now, this is a reprint. This is not Ultimate Fallout 4. This is Miles Morales Spider-Man, issue 0. It reprints Ultimate Fallout 4, and it was the Halloween Comic Fest reprint, which I believe this might have been the first ever reprint of Ultimate Fallout 4. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it is. $10, high grade, up there on A. Halloween Comic Fest reprint. This is Spider-Man number 1, the free comic book day book from 2020. The incompatible Hulk. Hulk has a hard dating life due to his, gamma radiation and everything. He's the incompatible Hulk. All right, I'm done. $5 on that. That was supposed to be the first appearance of Virus, but it ended up getting delayed and pushed back, and is not. Then we got Edge of Spider-Verse number, what is this, 4? Yeah, Edge of Spider-Verse 4. It's got an awesome cover, very akin to the Harvey horror books of the 1950s. Tales from the Crypt and stuff like that. $7 on that one. High grade. Edge of Spider-Verse number 4. And speaking of the Spider-Verse, we got Spider-Gwen issue number 4. This is her first solo run. Issue number 4. I got $7 on that one. Up on D. And yeah, all right, cool. Let's see. Let's throw it to a commercial break right now. When we get back, we'll switch out the bottom row. I'm going to go check if I have any sets available. No promises, but I'll see if I can get to that box in the time that I have during the commercials. And yeah, we'll be back. We'll be putting some more stuff up all the way up until 10 o'clock. And we'll see you in a minute.
Why was Princess Zelda sad after watching a bunch of YouTube videos? She couldn't find the link in the description. We'll stop if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's super easy. Click subscribe and click the bell when you do. And thanks for supporting the EXP.
This is The Experience.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hey there, hi there, hello there. You're as welcome as can be.
Hi, I'm Nancy McCann. Welcome to Friday Night Live on The Experience.
Welcome, everybody. It's Fat Jack's Comic Crypt. Brendan, Al, Jason, hanging out.
There I am. Welcome back to Kicking It with Henry, folks. I am your host, Henry Kumpa. It's great to be here with you guys.
So we are going to talk about books that are in stores this week.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Mishmash.
Hello, and welcome to the Black Comics Universe, presented by Peep Game Comics.
And you gotta love it that the first people in the minute to skim it are creators.
Up, everybody! Welcome to another Wednesday Warriors. My name is Joey Galvez, and this is my pal Ambrosia.
Hey, everybody! Welcome to Space Cadet.
Hey!
What's up?
Welcome, everyone, for another episode of I Must Ask You a Question.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Nerd News Now.
Hey, this is Rex. Welcome to Comic Collectibles.
Hey, hello, all you happy people. Welcome to the Dan Wickline Show.
Hi, everybody, and welcome. This is the crazy show that we do on Thursdays called What's in the Box? What's in the Box?
Comic culture and sales.
Go follow the experience on TikTok at @the_EXP1 or scan the QR code on the screen. Our TikTok is like everywhere else we are, except you only have to deal with us for a minute. Seems like a win-win to me.
I'm back. All right. I did find a couple of little sets that I can put up, so I'm going to do that now. And I think we're taking down the bottom row. I think so, if I remember correctly. That's what we're doing. What? No one's a big collector of Homer the Happy Ghost. Thought that was like the most popular. Well, second most, but it's like ASM #1, and then Homer the Happy Ghost #2, right under that. Popular runs. I kid. Anyway, I got this set. This came in a collection. I haven't even changed the bags and boards yet. I definitely will before I send this to you if you do buy it. This is Action Comics, 14 issues from the late Bronze Age. They're all pretty sharp, despite there being no boards on these. You know, they're not bad. They were bagged up nicely. Let's call them VF to lower side of near mint. So probably like 8 to 9.0, kind of in that range, 8.0 to 9.0. So this is Action Comics 529 all the way to 543. There's one missing in there. 536 is not in there, but it's 14 books. I got it for $35. Typically, I sell these books for $3 to $5 a piece, but you get them for less than $2.50 here. Actually, exactly $2.50, right? Yeah, exactly $2.50 a book. Bronze Age, early 1980s. I think these are all from 82 and 83. Action Comics, $35 on that. And here's a good one. If you just want to read some comic books, you want a nice cheap bundle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 books in here for just $5. Less than $1 a book. Avengers numbers, I forget what numbers exactly, but we got the foil ones on the outside. All these are sequential books in order, and nice reading material there. $5. They got a couple little spine ticks in them. That's why I have them so cheap. But $5 for 6 books, not bad. We'll put that up there on F. And I did find this set as well. This is a very interesting one. I did not do this. I wish I was this crafty, but I am not. These were in these binder pages, and someone just put a piece of string around them. This is the Superman Doomsday books. So there's it's a 3-issue limited series. The cool thing about it is you get to see both sides of it because Superman is on the front, Doomsday is on the back of each issue. Same thing with issue #2. We got a Doomsday back and issue #3. These are all very, very sharp, kept in this nice. It's like literally like a Mylar kind of thing here. But ASM, Hindsight Lad, and then Homer. Oh, yeah, that's true. But yeah, anyway, $12. Actually, you know what? I lied. We're gonna scratch that. We're gonna do $10 on that for the full set in this weird contraption thing that someone made. This was not me again. I am not, like I said, that crafty. So yeah, those are the sets that I was able to find kind of off the cuff. Let's put up another Spider-Man book. This is part of the Maximum Carnage run, and this has a freaking awesome cover here. This is Spider-Man number 36 from what was originally the Todd McFarlane run. Spider-Man Volume 4, if you want to call it that. I've heard people say that before, but it's not really Spider-Man Volume 4. It's Spider-Man Volume 1, because there was Amazing Spider-Man, then Spectacular, then Web, and then this one. So, yeah, we'll just call it the Todd McFarlane run. And the 90s run, that's an easy way to do it. $7 on that. Actually, you know what? I lied. I have this for $7. We're going to chop the price down to $5. We want to move some stuff. Let's do it. $5 on that on H. Great Spidey book. Again, part of the Maximum Carnage run. We got about 10 minutes left, so I got enough time for one more flip of the wall. If you want anything up top, now is the time to say something, speak out, and let's do a lot for the whole top. Let's see. So this comes out to $14, $19, comes out to $29. I'm gonna make this real easy. I will do that whole top row for just $20. So $5 per book if you claim the whole top row. $20 takes the whole top row. That's $9 off the sticker price. Just say claim top row, and they are yours. Feel free to grab them. If not, they'll go back in the bins. They'll end up at King Con with me. We'll see if anyone else wants them. And yeah, let's pull a couple more things out for the end of this show. That's a good one. That's a good one. Ooh, let's do that. I like it. Pull that out. All right, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll have a backup. We got some Avengers, some modern Avengers stuff. Throw these up here in just a second. What did I say? That top row is coming down. Claim top row, Francisco. That's Green Spider, right? Green Spider on Instagram. I'm pretty sure that's you. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it. I'm going to mark these down in price for you. Got them for $5 a piece instead of $5, $7, $7, and $10. Nice little discount there for you. Cool. All right. So I get some Avengers stuff, like I said. First one's a key. First one's actually a decent key. This is a New Avengers number 27. First appearance of Clint Barton as Ronin. We saw that happen in the MCU when his family was snapped. I had this thing marked at 25. We dropped it down to 20 for tonight. We'll put that up on A. Great little Avengers MCU key. Keeping up with the Avengers theme here, we'll go with the New Avengers number 49. First appearance of the Dark Avengers, $10 on that one. Great key. First appearance of Dark Avengers, part of the Dark Reign event, $10. Then we've got, this one's cool. Possible future MCU stuff. This character's been hinted at and speculated upon a bunch. This is the first appearance of Brother Voodoo becoming Dr. Voodoo. So when he becomes, I think he becomes Sorcerer Supreme, and that's when they name him Dr. Voodoo. $10 on that. Will we see Brother Voodoo on the screen? Man, I hope so. That character is awesome. Speaking of awesome characters, Agent Venom. Is that a cool character? Secret Avengers number 23. Beautiful cover with Agent Venom on there. $30 on that one, up on D. And since we got all modern Avengers, I'm just going to throw it out there. If anyone wants that whole top row, normally it would be $60. It's yours for $50 tonight. Just say claim top row. You get all of these modern Avengers keys. If anyone wants anything on this bottom row, now's the time to ask, because we're going to flip that out in just 1 minute. And yeah, that'll be the last flip of the night. And then, yeah, we're calling it night. I will be live on Instagram this Friday for a claim sale. And it probably will be my last claim sale for 2 weeks because I have King Con next weekend. So if you're around on Friday, come hang out and hop in the claim sale because it might be the last one for a little bit. All right, I just pulled out some very random books. We're going to put them up here as the last go for the night. Check in just a second if there's any claims. We got some Marvel, we got some DC, we got some Bronze, we got some Modern. We're doing all sorts of stuff tonight. All right, bottom row's coming down. 20 seconds. All right, and this pile is going up. Let's check the chat. Nothing there. All right. Okay. So we got Thunderbolts. We know they're coming to the MCU. This is issue number 110 of Thunderbolts. First appearance of the new Thunderbolts team. This team is freaking awesome. It even has Anti-Venom, Bullseye, Green Goblin. Who's this? The pink hair. I'm actually not 100% sure who that is. If anyone knows who that is, let me know. Who could that be? The pink highlights? I almost thought it was Emma Frost for a second, but the pink highlights, maybe it's a Typhoid Mary because she's got her hair dyed, but it's maybe Elena? Maybe, but the hair being dyed makes me think it might be like I've never read this run, so I'm thinking it's Typhoid Mary, maybe. I don't know. She does the whole split thing, so her hair's like pink in the front, white in the back. I don't know. Anyway, Bronze Age Thor, issue number 264. Amazing Loki cover, high grade. This is really, really sharp, guys. For a book from the 70s, 1977? This thing might even be a 9. This might hit a 9. $10 on that. Thor number 264. Great Loki cover. Speaking of Thor, we got one more Thor book. This is Thor number 440. First appearance of the Thor Corps. We got it on the front. It's Thor, Thunderstrike, and Beta Ray Bill. $7. It's a newsstand. Got a couple spine ticks. Not perfect, but definitely lower side of the near mint range. And then popping over to DC, we got a mid-grade book here, but a nice Bronze Age key. This is Teen Titans number 48. This is the first appearance of, what's her name? Dula Dent, the daughter of Harvey Dent, as the character Harlequin. Not to be confused with Harley Quinn, but Harlequin. She is Harvey Dent's daughter. Harlequin. Not Harley Quinn. Harlequin. All right, so if you want any of these, last chance to grab them. I did say I would do $50 instead of $60 for that whole top row if you want it. I can throw a similar thing for the bottom row. 30, it'd normally be 45. Let's do $35 for the bottom row. And if you want the whole wall, it was going to be 35 and 50. Let's do the whole wall for $80. If you want it, just say claim wall or say claim top row, claim bottom row. We got about a minute left here until we hand the reins over to the next show on The Experience. By the way, if you're not subscribed to this channel, The Experience, you definitely should. You should also hit that thumbs up button. We didn't have Nick Barucci in here tonight, mandating the thumbs up. So I'm going to do it. I totally forgot to mention it the whole time. Nick's really good about it. Shout out to him, doing some great stuff for the comic book community. But I'm saying it right now. If you're not hitting the thumbs up, I'm upset with you. And yeah, follow the channel, subscribe, follow the other shows and stuff like that, and check out what's going on because it's not just sales here. They're doing tons of other comic book content. Really, really cool for the community. So there's a little bit of something for everyone. In addition to that, they're doing a 1,500 subscriber giveaway. So subscribe so that you're eligible for the giveaway. Speaking of, I'm doing some giveaways myself. I'm giving away this book on Instagram as part of my 9,000 follower giveaway. So definitely go give me a follow on Instagram if you do not yet. And this is going to be my YouTube giveaway. Check that out. Some graded, low grade, but still graded Silver Age Fantastic Four. This is issue number 59. Great cover here featuring Black Bolt, Kirby goodness. That is my, 2,000, what is it, my 3,000? No, that's just my monthly giveaway, isn't it? I forget what giveaway that's for. I think it's the month of March. Anyway, it's 10 o'clock. We got to hand the reins over to the next show. The link to my pages should be down below. Edward von Bissenstein. I think the link should be down below. And if it's not, we can drop it in the chat. But it's 10 o'clock. So I got to say goodbye to all of you. The next show's about to start. So peace out. Follow me on Instagram, 360 Comics, YouTube, 360 Comics, all that stuff. See you next week. Peace.
Did you know that every experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out. Twitch.tv/the_experience.